Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in my Disco Elysium game. I think we're heading into the home stretch here. I said last couple episodes that it felt like heading into end game material. Like this is really heading into end game material. I mean, we had a violent shootout confrontation thing. Yeah, let's recap. Like the body count here. I mean, like Harrier Dubois got shot, Kim got shot, Liz apparently got fatally shot. What's his name? Blonde guy, Hardy Boy, got shot twice. Um, the On the other side, Courtenaire got shot in the face, and Rude got shot in the eye hole. Um, I mean, so probably they're both fatally shot. No word on what happened to DePaul. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to. Kuno's idle animation is just doing some boxing there. Okay. Um, yeah, I need to inspect the window in Class's bedroom. Go to room, search it once more upstairs in the bedroom. The window, perhaps it will yield something. Yeah, because we never did find out what the heck actually happened. I mean, how did Colonel Lely get shot? Hmm. Do you remember where the shot came from? I wanted to do this objective. I couldn't get to the island because, for some reason, I wasn't able to take Lillian's boat, or like maybe I was supposed to go through different dialogue options and take Joyce's boat. I don't know. Like I was never able to get to the island to check for bullet traces, and as for the boardwalk one, there was just nothing. There's nothing to do there. And Diablo Graves is in the chat, and I asked him, "Hey, is there something is there something I'm missing? Is there a bug? Like, am I supposed to be able to see the boardwalk thing, and I'm just not coming up?" And he's just sort of gave a didn't give an answer, which tells me I think maybe he's trying to avoid giving spoilers or leading things. So fair enough. Which maybe means there's something I'm missing. I don't know, but yeah, apparently we've got Kuno as a sidekick now. Oh, I can still talk to him.
Talk to Kuno?
I've had these weird shakes recently, and something like visions sounds familiar. I mean, for Kuno, who's like perpetually high, he might might have some insight into that actually. Or Kuno, I have a couple of questions about Martinez. Or where's Kuno S? Where did she end up? What happened to your art thing? Wait, did Kuno have an art thing? Let's ask him about Martinez.
Shoot. Kuno knows this shithole better than anyone.
What are your thoughts on the strike, or what's going on with the traffic jam, or whose statue is it on the roundabout, or what do you know about the village southwest across the canal, or anything you can tell me about the boardwalk with the ruins and the fish market, or thanks Kuno enough about Martinez. I mean, hey, Kuno's a 12-year-old bratty kid, but hey, maybe he has some insight. Let's ask him about this stuff. What are your thoughts on the strike? What the hell?
Uh, well, pig, shit's fucked. And Kuno's got no time for this small time shit. Kuno's got enterprises to run.
He looks confused, okay?
Apparently, he has never formed an opinion on the matter.
Yeah.
And isn't going to do so on the fly either.
Yeah, but what I might expect. Whose side are you on, or small time shit? Got it. I don't think he's on any side, but I'll ask him anyway. Whose side are you on?
Whose side's Kuno on? Kuno's on fucking Kuno's side, pig.
Exactly.
This is beneath the Kuno. Don't talk to me about this playground bullshit. You're getting shit in Kuno's head.
This Tim gets angry.
Being put in the spotlight like this makes him feel exposed, makes him lash out.
Well, fair enough. What's going on with the traffic jam?
What do you mean, what's going on? This is good shit. You wouldn't believe the crap Kuno's getting from the trucks.
He seems surprised. Oh yeah, is Kudo taken to theft now? What have you gotten there?
Oh, pig. Kuno's done with that shit. Kuno's a pig now, living the pig life. That Reaver shit's behind him.
Clever smile runs across his face. Yeah, he's not going to admit to stealing now. Whose statue is it on the roundabout?
It's Kuno's.
He says without pause or hesitation. Pretty sure it's of Philip III, the Squander, the greatest of Philippian kings of Revachol. Okay, cool. Why did I ask if I already knew the answer? Whatever, I'll say it anyway.
If you know that history buff shit, then why you fucking Kuno with this? Kuno's a pig now, has important shit on his mind. Pig shit.
It's funny. I'm sorry. It's just after the Kudo's the kind of character who is just, like really irritating at the beginning, but at this point, it's like after the disaster in of the last episode, so many people getting shot and stuff. These antics seem funnier in comparison, I guess. It's like it's kind of like I don't know if I can make this comparison, but a couple years back in the DDLC modding community, when after it was revealed that the founder was doing inappropriate things with kids, all the other stuff just seemed really tame in comparisons. Like it's just like, oh hey, remember the good old days when our worst problems were just some troublemaker being trying to draw attention to themselves or whatever. you know. Anyway. What do you know about the village southwest across the canal?
Kuno used to hang there sometimes. It's a real shithole. Everyone is old, or fucking drunk, or dead. Except
what?
Except nothing. That shit is behind Kuno. Keep your nose out of it.
Okay. There was another option there.
Kuno used to hang there
what did you do there?
Kuno had some business ventures set up in the neighborhood. Had money coming in, but not anymore. Kuno's a straight-ass pig now.
He punches an invisible target in the air. Anything you can tell me about the boardwalk with the ruins and the fish market?
Cool place. Lots of shit to do there.
Like what?
You know, break shit, throw shit into the sea, throw shit into the windows, throw shit at the seagulls.
You ever been inside the ruined building?
Kuno's been everywhere, pig.
Yeah, what's in there?
Kuno ain't spoiling this shit for ya. You gotta climb in there yourself and check it out.
He gives you something akin to a wink. All right.
Liar. He doesn't have the guts to climb in there.
Ha ha ha. Okay, thanks, Kuno, but enough about Martinez.
Sure thing, pig. What now?
Where's Kuno S?
Kuno doesn't want to talk about this shit.
Aw. There's a moment of thoughtful silence. He almost looks behind him. That's an interesting response.
That is a look of a man who knows he'll be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life.
Oh? What did he do something to upset her? Okay.
That toxic shit's behind Kuno now.
Huh. What the heck happened there? Alright, what happened to your art thing? What art thing is that about?
Locust City.
Oh,
Kuno
right.
dropped that art shit because Kuno's fucking poor and has shit for brains.
He swallows. Yeah. It's just a self-deprecation all of a sudden here.
A truly rare moment of self-pity.
Yeah, no kidding.
You better not make Kuno fucking cry about his art shit, okay? Change the subject. Kuno doesn't do that shit no more. Fuck that shit. Fuck everything.
Alright. Over this here, I've had these weird shakes recently and something like visions sound familiar.
Totally, pig. Kuno's in the same shit every time he's coming off speed. You need to medicate that shit.
His tone gets parental. Yeah. No, it's more than that. It's like the city is speaking to me, or, well, I have been partying a lot lately. I mean, I'm assuming this is what he's referring to, like the shivers trait and all that. Anyway, yeah. It's more than that, it's like the city is speaking to me.
Ah, Kuno's not into that hallucinogenic shit. That's for pussies.
No, I don't think it's actually drug related.
If you want to take a real blast out, go down the coast to the old church where the speed freaks hang.
Yeah.
Tell them Kuno sent you. They'll know what it means.
Really? So Kudo knows them personally, eh? Alright, let's move. Oh yeah.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of your face in the mirror, such as it is. A regular, clean-shaven police officer.
Yeah, to get your mind to look at source of the expression. I never got this one. It never seemed important enough to try for that. Hmm. Yeah, all the same things are here. Nothing new unlocked. I believe I have something I can level up if I decide I want to go there. Oh, hey, wait. Yeah, the door to Kim's room is highlightable, or what would have been his room. It's a more modest room in comparison. Alarm is set for 6:50 a.m. What is this? Diary journal?
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
The Kuno, Lieutenant Kisaragi's notes, or what has he written on this case, or what about the other cases? What do we have here? Just get Kuno's input first. Obviously, the most valuable thing at this time.
The child. Dom's unfinished. Dom's unfinished too. The man with the hole in his head. Boring ass shit.
The boy picks up the notes and shuffles through some of the case names. Dom's unfinished too.
Motorcycle emptiness. That's a cool case. Kuno can solve that shit for the Beano.
Don't call him a Beano, or yeah, Kim's such a Beanacard. Oh, be nice. Be nice to Kim. Come on. Don't call him a Beano.
No one tells Kuno what to call something.
Yeah.
But the Beano was alright in Kuno's book. Kuno's pig.
Boy hesitates for a moment, then nods. Taps his chest solemnly. Okay. What has he written on this case?
Very little. This is a daily writer. He's just started copying notes from his notebook, preparing them for filing. The case appears to be named, however.
Didn't we decide to call it the Hanged Man? What is the name?
KK57 0803 0815. The Hanged Man.
Yep.
28 kilometers to the northeast, in the infirmary of Precinct 57, Lieutenant Kim Pinball Kitsuragi rests under a heart monitor. A triage sign, colored yellow, hangs from his injury record. Safe, it means. He coughs, propped up against the pillow.
Interesting. Things like Esprit de Corps and Shivers are like the traits which seem to act like a sixth sense or something. Like he's sensing things that are happening like kilometers away. Like it's very specific too. Like Harry somehow knows that Kim's exactly 28 kilometers away in hospital there. In stable condition, apparently. Well, that's got. I mean, considering if you saw the last episode, I was basically the whole time I was afraid that Kim was gonna like take a bullet for me and like die or something. But anyway, continue.
Why are you here? Asked the man as the cough fit resides. His eyes are black and moist.
Who is he talking to? Also, his nickname is Pinball? Did we learn that he has a nickname, Pinball? I mean, we had that pinball game that we had the other. Well, anyway, moving on.
To inquire about the Lieutenant E. Freighter, sir. I am his partner. says Satellite Officer Jean Vicmer, standing in the doorway.
Seriously, are we just sensing this scene that's playing out here? So Kim is talking to Lieutenant Euphrater. He's talking about me, the Lieutenant Euphrater. His satellite officer Jean Vicmer. So I guess that's the guy with the blonde wig.
Then why are you wasting time here? Coughs Kim. He's out there in Martinez, unsupervised, without cover. You need to get there. His cough gets the best of him. He grabs a glass.
Unsupervised, without cover. I mean, there was there were some hints that maybe Harry actually is the Puta Madra's peon, as he put it. What happened to that objective? There was is it get moved to done? Or something? Are the Puta Madra's peon cancelled? Okay. I thought maybe I was going to have to ask this, like, after the shooting or something. It looks like there are a bunch of these that are canceled. I kind of wondered if, like, the shootout got triggered by me visiting Ruby, but this objective didn't appear until after talking to Ruby. So I don't know. I have questions about how this thing works. It's possible that me showing the pictures to Courtnaire may have accelerated the timing of the when the shootout happens. It's possible it wasn't supposed to happen that early. Supposed to. Yeah. Turn to Willing the Rags survived the mercenary tribunal. Turn to the Whirling after the whole instigator debacle. Someone there has something to answer to. But anyway, yeah, I'm just curious about this. Unsupervised, without cover, like. Like it just raises all kinds of questions about like what happened when Harry first rolled in. He was apparently originally accompanied by what 3 other officers, and then something happened in those 3 days that left Harry drunk and passed out in a room, and the other 3 just gone. And then Kim came to take over supervising him, even though Harry outranks him. Like, I don't know what's going on there with that.
On his right-hand side, a little blue notebook, open at case notes.
Okay, anyway, what about the other cases? What do we have here?
This year, you can see references to The Child, Dom's Unfinished, Dom's Unfinished 2, Motorcycle Emptiness, and The Man with the Hole in His Head.
Anything more?
Half a dozen stolen property cases, titled Crossword Puzzles 2 to 2000.
Stolen property cases, crossword puzzles? Okay. Oh, yeah, I still have the gun in hand. I have 1 bullet. Let's go back to my standard bag and multi-tool. I only had the uniform on because Kim suggested I wear it. I tempted to switch back. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going as I am. I guess there's nothing else to click on here. What have we here? This stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. Huh. Okay, so got to fix that up as well. I have a thought. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Oh, right. Yeah, fair point. I did kind of I've neglected to mention it, but I did kind of wonder if I would be able to run at all, considering I apparently got shot in the leg. Apparently it's only been 2 days since being shot, you know? Like, and he just stood on his left leg there. He just put his full weight on the... It was the left leg that got hit, right? Anyway, what's this? Looks like she's left something on the table. She's left something on the table. Okay. Something I can pick up. There we go.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
Okay. Gift upstairs. I mean, presumably gift upstairs is for me, although if she abandoned the room 2 days ago, you'd think someone else would have been through here. Like, you'd think Gauge would have found this note and would have found...
Gift, huh?
Gift.
That's fucking suspicious to Kuno.
What could... seems she left in a hurry.
Yeah. Fugitive on the run shit. Kuno's seen this shit before.
Looks around. What could this gift be?
A trap, probably. But don't sweat it. You got the Kuno spot on you. Let's go in.
Heh. He nods confidently.
Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Is it worth looking in the bathroom? She's still, is this still gonna be full of drugs?
The medicine cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush. Pity.
Kind of hoping the gift would be in here. She's really cleaned this out.
Smart chick. Kuno never leaves shit behind either. Kuno's a pro.
Kind of hoping the gift would be in here. Should I say? I don't know. I'll say it, I guess.
Nah, pig. That'd be too easy. Let's keep looking.
Kid says, looking around like a young wolf. Alright. See what's upstairs, I guess. Don't know what else we would be able to find after all this time. The window's been replaced. I mean, we have a red thread made of nylon that leads out of the room and onto the roof. Oh. Red thread? Was someone else trying to determine where the shot came from? Let's look at the window.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes. A man and a woman. Only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
And Kodo's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? What's going on right now? There was... I don't know how much of this playthrough you've been watching, following Code, but you know, basically tensions have been rising, and like the murder that I've been investigating is just basically the first in what was rapidly rising tension between different factions, and there was potential to build to a bloodbath. Well, last session the bloodbath happened. There was a big, tense, violent shootout, people diving for cover, shots being fired all over, and lots of rolls. I fortunately I had my gun back at that point. I failed basically every single roll except one. But yeah, I got shot. Kim got shot. A bunch of other people got shot, and now I'm waking up afterwards, and I'm just finding out what the heck is going on. Apparently, I've got Kuno following me around now. He said that I was really cool getting into the shootout, and now he wants to be a police officer, or well, except he doesn't use the phrase police officer. He says pig. He's uh, Anyway. It looks like I'm still trying to piece together the case. I figured I would want to go and talk to Garrett and ask like what the hell happened, what's the aftermath of this. Why am I? What part of what's confusing to me is why am I waking up in a hostel room again instead of like in a hospital if I got shot? Like there's no word about how serious the bullet wound was. Apparently, I got shot in the leg, but like I would think that would lay me up for a few days, but what do I know? Anyway, mission objective still says inspect. It says inspect the window in class's bedroom. Perhaps it will yield something. I don't know what else I can find that I haven't found before. Like we never figured out where the shot came from. Like the original shot that started all this. Anyway. Only now a red thread bisects the room. Couldn't afford the hospital bills, I guess. I mean, fair point. I mean, there was a line of dialogue saying that the doctors basically said, okay, he's in stable condition. I got to move on. I mean, there were probably so many people who were shot that they had to prioritize who they brought into the hospital. And this is a rundown, poverty-stricken neighborhood, so they probably just weren't able to bring anyone in. And they said, okay, leg wound, this isn't serious enough to bring him into a hospital. He can just rest up here and be fine, or something like that. I am curious about this red thread here. I mean, somebody else came through here and was possibly trying to continue to try to determine where the shot came from. Anyway, okay, so red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall. An antenna outside?
Oh, Kuno knows this shit. Ballistic shit, science radio shit. Shows where the shot came from.
Kid gets excited. Huh.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Yes, that's the 3 locations where the shot could have come from, if it didn't just come straight up from the balcony here. I investigated that location and couldn't find anything. I wasn't able to get to these 2 locations. I never got to check these out, to my annoyance. Or maybe no, sorry. This is the one that I checked. Right. B double prime is one I checked. B prime and B triple prime were the 2 that I got, because B prime is the one from the boardwalk, and B triple prime is from the island, which I couldn't get to because I didn't have a boat. And I thought I was going to use Lillian's boat, but I wasn't able to for some reason. Anyway, where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime.
So from the island, then, which I was never able to get to.
The island in the bay.
Is Classy trying to tell us the shot came from the island, or how did she know how to do this? Yeah, that's assuming that Classy was the one to put the thread here. I mean, she's been gone for 2 days. Has no one else been in this room since then? Anyway. Is this the quote-unquote gift she referred to? Like the red thread? Is Classy trying to tell us that the shot came from the islet?
Pig, you're really fucking onto something there.
The kid looks at you with something akin to admiration. Okay, how did she know how to do this?
Kuno's got no fucking clue. You need to pig this shit, cop style.
He looks at you. This is also a location we have yet to rule out.
Cool shit, Sub-Zero shit. Kuno's listening, you got his attention, so what's next?
Nod of approval then. Looks like we need to go to the island. It won't work. There must be something else I missed. What's this? It won't work. There must be something else I missed. No, we need to go to the island. We never ruled it out.
The wind blows in from the open window. The boy squints, looking into the cold distance across the water.
So is Kuno, let's go to the effing island, or I'm going to the island, are you in? Or actually, yeah, let's not go to the island. Why is it giving me the option to back out of that? Let's go. I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Fuck yeah, I'm in.
He spits on the floor.
How are you gonna get to the island? Kuno has his ways, but that ain't for your fat old ass.
Maybe someone in the fishing village can help, or I have no idea. Don't we have a boat? I mean, maybe Lillian's boat's ready now? Someone in the fishing village can help?
There's this lady in the village. She, yeah, the boat's there. You go, do shit there. You'll get one on the coast.
What's this? He pauses then mumbles to it. Is this suggesting that he had a bad run-in with Lillian or something? Anyway, what does this have to say about B triple prime?
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be.
Yeah, so you consider this an unlikely point of origin for the shot. It's a kilometer away. I mean, just from this visual here, it looks like this building is in the way. What do I know?
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B and 33A. The angle would have been extreme and access to the islets is questionable, but it is a possibility. Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. Perhaps she found something in the outer reaches of her memory of it.
Interesting. Even though the option was browned out here, and most of this is copy-paste from before, it did add this bit of dialogue here, or this line here. That's actually vaguely troubling, because that suggests that in this game, even if the options are browned out like I've picked them before, there might still be new material in them. Anyway, that's enough of that. All right. Actually, let's take a look in the balcony. Oh, and you can see the thread is tied to the antenna. Should I go through the secret passageway? Are the footprints still highlightable?
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
I may as well talk. Maybe Kuno has some extra dialogue or insight here.
The dust has not settled again where these
Yeah,
footprints
okay, so
have been made. Neither the footprints nor the large prints
It's the
most
same.
likely made. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
This is new. What's this? One person went back and forth?
The footprints go up the length of the room and back down. That is all they do.
The print doesn't look like the odd soul.
The footprints are of one type. They do not congratulate you for correctly recognizing what type they are not.
This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hang, does it?
The footprints do not speak. They simply exist here, a product of the dust, just as the footprints outside are a product of the mud and apparently different shoes.
Get up.
The footprints are still there.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing new. Nothing new there. Yeah, let's take the elevator down. Let's see. Don't run. Pinball machine?
The machine is dead.
Yeah, didn't think there'd be anything new here. I'm just being thorough. I mean, I'm just doing the Jamrock Shuffle. Okay, now we can talk to Guard and get some answers about what the heck happened.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
He looks you over.
Fucking cleaned it.
He hisses something under his breath.
What a dick. Dancing around in his maid uniform.
Oh. That's perception here. Okay, this is what Kuno said under his breath. Hold up, what was that, Kuno? Or, I did, thank you, big improvement. Or, could have used more work, after all, I just took a bullet for this place. Ah, psh, yeah, come on, don't be a dick, Harry. Or, you did? I was too distracted to notice. Let's just say I did, thank you, big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot.
Cool.
I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
Cleared his throat. Yeah, the only roll that I passed in the middle of that debacle, I landed a headshot on one of the Cornell guys. Basically everything else went wrong. I rolled 6s where I needed 7s, 7s where I needed 8s, and then at the very end I rolled a 2 in trying to stop Kim from getting shot. It's like the game really wanted Kim to get shot. Oh well.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I hope at least your partner is recovering quickly. Also, you're staying here for free now. That's right, this establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. Just felt I needed to specify that.
Yeah, fair enough. I need a drink, can you pour me one? Or, okay. Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
He looks around at the empty place. Well, at least you did succeed in one roll. Normally such an unlucky streak doesn't even allow that. Yeah. But it kind of speaks to how badly that whole shootout could have gone if Kim and I weren't there, because with all the shooting, I mean, there were only 3 people in the military armor. Kim took one out, I took out another, and like the third one was the one that wreaked havoc. And if it hadn't been for us there, they probably would have killed a lot more people. Anyway, what happened to the man with the sunglasses? Sorry, wait, man with the sunglasses? Oh, he's talking about the, wait, who is he referring to? Who am I referring to here? I mean, the guy that, like the other officer, or in the blonde wig, or... okay, so I have to mention, when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony. Okay, so with that, okay, so I have to mention when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
He nods, trying to remain aloof.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Well, I mean, sure. I mean, I at the time I was saying, like, what are you doing on the balcony when there's a shootout happening? Like, anyway. Yeah, I guess you are a badass. Or if you say it as 2 different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. Oh, come on. Just nod stoically. I guess nodding stoically is the neutral option. Yeah, let's call him a badass. Why not? Yeah, I guess you're a badass.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
Oof. He doesn't need to explain himself. Oh, he has bit of a low opinion of himself, I guess.
He means it. It's not just boasting. It's something he discovered about himself, stepping onto that balcony.
What happened to the man with the sunglasses? I'm not sure who I'm asking about here.
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
He shakes his head. Um, yeah, I'm not even sure. Okay, alright, thanks, conclude.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
I can finally tell him that class in room 3 nicks the phone line. It's like, great, I can bill her. Oh, wait. Well, I don't mind telling him about it. I was trying to protect Classia, but she kind of dished us all, so whatever.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being Classia.
Yeah, I bet you didn't want it to be her, or, well, anyway, Mr. Solve, I don't like this ends. You have Lena. Lena's a good customer. Is Lena even staying here? I mean, or was she? Bet you didn't want it to be her.
What's that supposed to mean? Fuck you, buddy. She's not my taste. Good thing she pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it.
Okay, maybe it wasn't the right thing to say. Oops, oh well. Got 5 experience for that. Forward her the bill. I mean, she kind of ran off and disappeared. I'm guessing she didn't want to be followed, so I don't know how you're going to bill her. Oh well. Okay.
Wow, she really isn't his taste. Her spell hasn't spread here.
Now, was there anything else? I have like 4,000 coasters to stack. And then I need to wash dishes because it turns out I have to do that too now.
Okay, something else I wanted to ask
Yes?
about. Goodbye. Okay, can I zoom out? There we go. Well, oh. There are only 3 of them left. When there were 7 before. Did more than half the Hardy Boys get wiped out there? Titus is still standing.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Careful. Looks like we got a situation here.
He gives you a knowing nod. I don't know. Interestingly, in the shootout, Titus, like after it got shot, Titus called out, the cops got shot, covered him or something like that. Like basically there's a hint that he had some newfound respect for Harry, maybe because Harry jumped in and fought the Cornell people on the side of on the side of the Hardy Boys. So, let's see what he has to say.
Those guys are what Kuno calls the army. They think they're a big deal around here.
He whispers.
He really hates the Hardy Boys. Laying off speed for a few days hasn't changed that. Titus ignoring him doesn't help either.
Crazy motherfuckers. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately.
The big man lets out a whistle.
That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
He looks at you with unmistakable respect.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, Capo. That was mighty brave of you.
He extends his hand.
Situation diffused.
He declares with undue authority.
He's so proud of himself. You're tempted to believe that he just diffused the situation.
Shake it, no need to thank me, just doing my job. Shake it, I superstarred the shit out of that. Or shake his hand and nod in silence. Don't shake, look, I need to talk to you. Or actually, I just came to say goodbye and leave. I'm not fond of this superstar line. I'm leaning towards either shaking his hand and nod in silence or saying no need to thank me, just doing my job. I'm not above receiving some thanks. I'm just gonna shake his hand, nod in silence. I think
Now, how can I help you?
his grip is strong and friendly. I'm sorry about the people he lost. Yeah, that would be the first thing I would want to say. I think. Or what's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now? Or do you know what happened to Classia? Or any idea what I should do now? Or so long, fellas, be good, so I don't have to come back here again. Uh, um, I'm sorry about the people he lost.
Dio was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed.
Yes, that's the black guy who was sitting in the corner here before. Um,
But Lizzie and Angus, they were just stupid kids. Didn't realize the shit they got into before it was too late. I feel responsible for both. For all of them, really.
yeah, honestly, it sucks that Lizzie got shot. I mean, as abrasive as she was during the whole, the Hardy Boys negotiations and all that. She's someone who kind of pulled herself out of the gutter and got a law degree. She's a friggin' lawyer, and I mean, with Everett's help and his finances and so on. But like she's like basically she's someone who's doing well for herself, and she wasn't even at the scene of the crime. Like she wasn't at the scene of the hanging. She was also unarmed, as far as I could tell, during the shootout. Like, and yet they targeted her first. And the fact that they were throwing racial slurs around, it's pretty clear to me that they shot her first because she's black, basically. Which just to highlight what shitty people the Cornell guys are, like even though the rest of the Hardy Boys are armed, she was the one they prioritized. Like really. Anyway, but yeah, Angus is the big guy who was sitting here before.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
Yeah, Glenn's the blonde guy who was sitting here. Glenn, Angus. Isn't there one other person accounted for? There were 7 of them, plus Ruby was the unofficial 8th Hardy Boy, right? Hold on, where's that Shanky fella? Or they were good people, I'm sorry, but like that. We are born into this world to die, it seems. Maybe there's redemption in that, at least it ends one day. Let's... it's a little morbid. This is getting dark. Let's talk about happy stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Where's that Shanky fella?
Dennis, that poor little rat is dead too. I always thought he'd run. But no, he stayed. Stupid, brave fella.
He shakes his head.
He didn't like him. That only makes it worse.
Yeah. They were good people. I'm sorry it went like that. Let's go with they were good people. I'm sorry it went like that.
Well, yeah. Memento mori, right?
Yeah, totally. Or what does that mean? Should I ask him what memento mori means? Yeah, let's ask.
It means you might die tomorrow. So live every day like it's your last. Ain't that right, fellas?
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking guy. 'Cause tomorrow a motor carriage might run me over.
Or you might die of a heart failure or syphilis.
Hey, hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
Yeah. Something happened to the Hardy Boys now. Do you know what happened to Classia?
Don't know? Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Titus, after all we've been through, Love with me, you really liked her, didn't you? Or Same Here, Man, or Okay, Got It. I mean, Classic indicated that she, I mean, indications were that Classic slept with both Lily and Titus. Basically, she got around a bit. Yeah, let's just ask him. You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
He did.
Same here, man, or okay, got it. Let's just say okay, got it.
He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now?
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads.
Advancing social democracy by busting some heads. There's a quote for the ages.
Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows, and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
Any idea what I should do now?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, go pay Monica visiting Janro. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Okay, there's that Monica. Her name keeps coming up. All right.
I'll go pay your partner a visit in the hospital. I hear he got shot up pretty bad.
I mean, yeah, I'd want to check on Kim if that's an option.
We don't have time for that grief shit. Kun and Pig are gunning it. We got a case to solve.
Kuno, read the room. Suddenly interjects.
Kun? And what the fuck now?
He stares at Kuno, scratching his head.
Easy, E. Let the kid be. This is a day of mourning. I don't want it turned into a joke.
Yeah.
You chasing the kid around, the kid calling you a fucktard. We don't need that shit.
That's interesting that he used a different word than the line on the screen indicated. Maybe the voice actor didn't want to use that word, even if it gets bleeped afterward.
Right.
The man sips on his milk.
Kuno keeps silent, too. Fuck it, let him have their day, Kuno thinks. Doesn't have to be a joke. Kuno was just saying, we need to solve this shit.
Alright, so long, fellas. Be good so you don't have to come back here again.
You look after yourself now, Copper. Death passed on you today. But men don't get that lucky twice.
Yeah.
Copo Loco, good luck in Jamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
He looks at you and nods.
Thanks for getting involved, man. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, Copper.
Interesting.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
RCM could really use a man like you, Titus. Think about it. Or I can just say bye. I mean, he's even though he was we were sort of antagonists to each other. Ty's got his principles, I suppose. I mean, he was ready to take the blame for murder that he didn't commit to protect someone. I mean, he was trying to protect Classia, and I don't know. Elysium could really use a man like you, Ty. Think about it. Well, just give it a shot, I guess.
I will, Capo. That's a promise. Now scoot, because the Hardy Boys got some mourning and drinking to do.
Puts his can down. Okay. Hey, and the smoker from the balcony is here. I don't think we ever did learn his name.
Hi again, Gendarme.
There's no new dialogue here? What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here, my room is right upstairs. I am here to drink myself into oblivion. Here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just go wherever life takes me. Oh, okay. I think these are the same options that were here before. Let's go with I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on.
Well, here's to you.
He raises a glass before taking a sip of his drink, froth grazing his mouth. Okay.
Goodbye, Gendarme.
Nothing new then. I have a feeling this guy's just gonna have the same one individual lines. All about money, Spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. See, money can't buy you happiness. That just means you don't have enough money. You have to invest your money wisely. You can buy stocks with money, and then use those stocks to make even more money. That way you'll have enough when you grow too old to make new money. Real estate is a graveyard where tired old money goes to rest. Money is what literally makes the world turn. The laws of money are just like the laws of nature. It just goes on. Unpaid labor doesn't net you any money. There is no such thing as free money. Money is all about numbers. Money is actually all about trust. It's all about money, Okay, I think it's just repeating at this point. Yeah, okay. That's enough.
Kuno's gonna scram now. Can't
What?
be seen with pigs. Can't shit on Kuno's good name.
Really? he gave up that easily? We're just... Okay.
So yeah, see you on the C4 island. Try not to get shot or drunk again. Kuno's counting on your ass.
Kuno will rejoin your party later.
Ouf. Un jour, je serai de retour près de toi. One day, I will return. I will return for you. Like one day I'll come back for you.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The red-dyed fuel oil glistens. This was painted very recently.
I smell the fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it may even be yours. Looks like a giant mop was used to turn it into lettering.
Okay, it says... Text here says, one day I will return to your side. Oh yeah, près de toi, yeah.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Set the graffito on fire with a lit cigarette? What? This is an option I have? Like, how about no? Let's not do that. I think once I finish this run, I'm gonna have to start the game, and I'm gonna have to do a run where I make all bad decisions all the time, and just make a point of choosing all the worst possible things to do, and that will include setting this on fire. Does Tommy have anything new to say? He was here. Oh yeah, I just noticed. I still have the armored gauntlets on. I still have that armor on too. What does it get me again? Paint social volition, empathy. Let's put the logic shirt on. Perception boots. Maybe I should just the only reason that I've been carrying around the multi-tool this whole time is that like if you have, oh hey, I just noticed the pry bar's gone. Did that vanish from my inventory? Oh no, there it is. Never mind. I was thinking, did that vanish when I got the multi-tool? No, it's still here. I'm just being dense. Anyway, yeah, I only have it equipped on the off chance that something pryable or openable gets highlighted, and I'm carrying the bag around with so that tear gets highlighted. But we haven't found any highlightable tear in a long time. Anyway, let's see what Tommy has to say.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive?
Alive and limping. I've been better. It hurts like hell, man. Alive and limping.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it.
It did. That's why I'm surprised that the game is still going. I thought this is going to get wrapped up here. But I guess I still have to see this through, solving the case, and maybe going back to Jamrock to see if I can find Kim. Anyway, but Tommy didn't miss out on the action. He was, I thought, hilariously, he was still standing here in his default pose just before the shootout started. So, oh well. Anyway.
So what's next? You heading back to Jamrock now? Talker's local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
Yeah, the case seems kind of done. Gonna check on a few last things, or I'm still looking around, loose threads to tie up, or it wasn't the local union muscle, by the way. I mean, you don't need to tell them details of the case, but I think tying up loose ends is what we're up to right now.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
I met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called Ruby, or you can ask him for spare change. Okay, so most of these are default options they had before, but let's talk to him about Ruby.
Okay.
He seems a little apprehensive.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this, sire?
I don't know. That's why I was a little hesitant about that, but she slipped away. I let her go. She didn't do anything. Yeah, I can't share anymore. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as saying she didn't do anything. I mean, she still was involved in the drug trade, and she participated in the hanging. I don't know. It's just under the circumstances, we decided to let her go. She slipped away, or I let her go. I think Tommy would be relieved to hear I let her go. She didn't do anything. He doesn't need to know the whole truth. Let's go with that.
Woof. Good on her. And good on you, too, my man. That's...
He looks for the words.
Merciful. Downright merciful. You cops keep exercising that muscle, and people will be more willing to cooperate, you know.
He's clearly relieved.
Yeah. Okay, that's all for now. Bye. So yeah, my the wire's still wrapped around the statue. Can I get through here? Yeah. So everything's pretty much the same way I left it here. Here's Ruby's lorry. I'm kind of guessing there's not going to be anything new here,
lorry
but
abandoned by its owner. The smell of cigarettes impairs me.
yes.
There's something odd about the passenger seat.
Oh,
The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be.
well, this is new. What's this? Peel off the cover on the passenger seat?
Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachon. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Have been outlined with a pen. Oh, is the routes where she's delivering her drugs? Why were we unable to get this before? Fold open the topmost map.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South.
Martinez is marked with the blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the L South.
Toll
Okay.
booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all.
So she's trying to avoid toll booths, trying to avoid places she might get stopped, perhaps.
There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881. High above the mess of brown and red roofs, that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Where does the road lead? Fold open the second map. Okay, where's the road lead?
To Kuro, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road.
Fold open the second map.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct.
Okay, and look at the third map.
The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake.
Service tunnels. So it's not just. So she's mapping out trucking routes and also service tunnels, like figuring out where to deliver the drugs, I suppose, or means of getting the drugs in wherever, presumably. Assuming that's what this is.
These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway. Looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network belonging to East Motor Tract.
The smugglers had infiltrated the motor tract, saying out loud to no one in particular.
The cluttered cabin of the abandoned lorry offers no reply. If only Lieutenant Kitsuragi were here to help you piece together the evidence.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, hey, I mean, Kim was here the last time I went through this. This option wasn't here before. Why did the option appear now? Because I'd already talked to Ruby? Anyway, return the stack of papers into the seat. Why do I want to return the stack of papers? These maps could be useful to me. I mean, at the very least, it's evidence.
You stuffed the maps back under the seat cover. Better not to leave traces of you being here yet. The movie stars look silently by.
I mean, Ruby's presumably on the run now. I don't think it matters what we do to her, Lori, but...
You close the rusty old lorry door.
trying to make a point of not running. Okay, well, I found a new thing here, so I guess that suggests I should continue looking around, even though my mission objective is to go over to the island.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Yeah, so this is the racist guy's lorry, right?
The windows are clear.
Yeah.
Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making the driver as a large metal.
I think this is the same.
A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large musk.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new there. All the strike breakers are gone. Hey, Manana is still here. Isn't there... oh yeah, these are the banners that Leo was making, right? What about the old lady that was here? Did I take a wrong turn? I was... Maybe she was around here. Where was she? She's around here somewhere, right? Can I zoom out? I think she was over here. Okay, I guess she's gone now. Okay. Maybe there's a lot more to the game than I thought. I mean, it's talking about locations in Shamrock and stuff and wanting to visit Kim and like, am I gonna have to go back to the precinct and stuff? Is the scope of this game a lot larger than I thought? I thought that the shootout was basically going to mark the end of the game and there's just going to be denouement, but it looks like there's still stuff to investigate and stuff, so... Looks like Metrohead and his girls are gone.
The Boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Danger comes with the Boyadero lifestyle, right? Or, yeah, I got shot, no big deal. It really hurts me, dude, that pain, that's what your strike has brought upon us. I'm gonna go with danger comes with the Boyadero lifestyle, right?
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife.
Yeah.
Not bullets.
Negative Sears here, welcome to the stream. Do you want to know roughly how many key events are left? No spoilers? I guess if I could know, like, roughly how long, like, I mean, I was gonna say, like, how many hours of gameplay are left, although the way I go, I go really slowly, so it might not be a good measure. I don't know. Like, I just wonder, if there's nothing left but denouement, and this is, like, gonna end in the next hour or so, then, I might as well see this through to the end, but otherwise, I might, wrap the stream up. Just sooner, I don't know. Yeah, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Overall, maybe it's better if I don't know how much there is left. I'll just I'll just keep the stream going for a couple of hours. Get a feel. I'll get a feel for how things look in 2 hours in, and decide what to do from there. Anyway, moving on.
It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true Boyadero heart.
Right. So where is everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
You can't help me get inside?
No, man. Not today. Today is war.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal.
Yeah. I mean, there was an indication that there were possibly more Cornell folks coming in to avenge the people who got killed. What's going to happen next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
He gives you a small wink. What will you be doing now?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am.
And he surveys the red flags draped from the harbor gates.
Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
And the text here says, see if any other insane killers turn up. Anyway. I'm sure you'll do good. Or try to get shot, eh? Just go, I'm sure you'll do good.
You know it, friend.
He smooths his mustache with his hand. Yeah, I got +5 experience for that. Okay, good talk to you. Gotta run. Except not actually run. I'm guessing I can't actually go through this door anymore. I mean, it's highlighted in white. Yeah. So it is indeed locked down. And yeah, Measurehead's gone. All the babes are gone. This box is highlightable. This is. Didn't I get something out of this box before? Hey, there's some tear. Did I neglect to pick it up last time? You know what? I might not have had the bag at that time. Now that I think about it, that's kind of funny. That woohoo, 10 cents. That's been sitting in there for the whole game because I didn't have a plastic bag to put it in the last time I was here. Well, let's take a look in the Frita then, I guess. I can at least sell a little bit of tear that I got.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine,
Bottle.
and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
I suppose she has anything new to say.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Tell you guys about the dead body? Wait, which dead body? Presumably the hanged man, but there are a whole bunch of dead bodies now.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
I think when I asked this before, Kim intervened and said, let's not waste our time with this, but now Kim's not here to interrupt us, so I'm going to say, how long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
Okay, thank you for your help. I'm going to get some more health juice
A
here.
small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Dramine.
Okay, here. I hope St. Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
And I think this is just cigarettes and
colourful
booze here.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes...
Okay, yeah. That reminds me, I never found out what to do with this blue medicinal spirit here. And this antique Belle Magrave rifle, like, what was the point of this? I mean, I can sell it. I kind of wonder if it was, like, evidence I could have matched up with the bullet if I had found it, or something like that. Ruby's journal? Is there anything new I can glean out of this?
Journal bound in brown leather is full of candor and diagrams.
I think this is just...
The thick journal bound.
Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything new to be gleaned from that. Okay, well. Zoom out. Deliberately making a point of not running. I'm gonna take a look behind the whirling. Just to see if there's anything new there. Oh hey, maybe we can visit the dice maker and see if she saw or heard anything. Guessing there's nothing new in the trash.
trash container stands in the smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
I don't think there's anything new there. I can't shake the feeling there was something to do with the greenhouse. I mean, oh hey, does this could this be an alternate way into the harbor? I'm curious. Like I failed the savoir-faire roll like three or four times trying to jump off the roof into the harbor. I suppose that's an alternate way in there, like a usable alternate way in. Oh, okay. I can't click on. There's nothing to click on here. There's nothing. Okay, whatever. I was just curious. I mean, I found a new thing in Ruby's Lori, and I got some extra experience talking to Tommy. So hey, you know, this theoretically, technically, isn't a total waste of time wandering around here. I'm just, you know, I'm just being thorough, just doing the Jamrock shuffle.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
F you, mail delivery box, kick it. I was scrolling through the achievements the other day for this game, and one of them says like something like abuse 5 random items or something like that. Which I guess means like every time you have the option to hit or kick something, just do it. But I'm not going to do that today, I think. Shall I check out the bookstore? I mean, 2 days have elapsed and a big event occurred, so I guess I sort of feel like it's worth checking out everything.
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand!
You think?
I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime! It's even worse! I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days. The shop has been locked. No sales, gangbangers running around, shooting everyone. I know I shouldn't have bought a shop in this ghetto.
I'm the one who got shot here, ma'am. Or say nothing, stare at her. Well, one of the ones who got shot here, but okay.
Oh my god! Even the police can't take care of all of this. Just look at that limp. Someone should do something about this.
She rubs her pendant between 2 fingers, thinking, "Is." I thought that was her pendant that she is trying to use to coerce people into buying stuff.
Maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. Yes, it makes sense. Crime is the 6th element, you see, the darkest element.
The 6th element? So, like, earth, air, fire, water. What's the 5th one in this case? Is it heart? Is it the Avatar? Is it what's her name from the movie Fifth Element? Anyway.
I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime.
Yeah. You know, hey, Pleasance, you've had worse ideas. You probably do better at that than the bookstore thing. I mean, constantly yelling at your customers is probably not a good way to run a bookstore business. Anyway. Nod sounds like a plan. Life must go on for all. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think of it. Or a psychic studio? This is even worse than a bookstore in Martinez. Let's go with sounds like a plan. Life must go on after all.
Exactly. It's a brilliant idea. Thank you, officer. I'm going to start drawing up business plans right away. In the meantime, do buy the books. As many as you can. They won't be here for much longer. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Determination shines in her eyes. Yeah, the Dick Mullen book. I didn't get to the end. This Dick Mullen book fell apart before I got to the end. Do you have another copy? Show her the item.
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Some of these old paperbacks just don't have the durability. I would be happy to sell you another one, but unfortunately, it's the last copy we had in stock.
Of course. Can I split the curse?
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
Okay, never mind.
Woman looks aloof. Her features much softer.
Okay, so it's all the same stuff from before. I don't suppose, what's her name? Is it Annette, I think? Has anything new to say?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Little girl, help! My Dick Mullen book ripped before I could get to the end. Do you know what happens?
Which book was it, sir?
Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity?
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. I haven't read that one yet. I wish I could help you.
Ah, darn. Worth a try. Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. Yeah, the man from Hemdall. We never,
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely
This is the
muscular, sword-wielding barbarian.
Yeah. That's the only role that I didn't succeed around here. The only section I wasn't able to get a book from. I'm guessing there's nothing. There's gonna be nothing new
Shelves
here.
filled to the brim with crime novels.
This is all good. It looks like it's all stuff that I've.
Shelves full of bio.
Let's suppose I can get the other map. Oh, she said the other ones were
Several
for
maps.
sale.
The maps look old and faded. Your eye.
She said the map in Martinez
This
is the only one
bookstore
that's
is
for
not
sale.
strictly about crime, romance.
I'm just gonna take a quick tour through the doomed commercial area. At the very least, I'll talk to the dice
barbell
maker.
waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
This colors high performance weightlifting gloves, coached by his own instrument. Yeah, probably could have pulled this off if I'd done things differently. Oh well, I was very close to being able to. Oh hey, can I knock? Okay, I guess I can't go here. Flashlight out. But yeah, I got my roll was off by 1 when I tried to lift that. My next run I'm gonna max out physical abilities just to see how differently the game plays. Yes, I'm guessing this is all gonna be the same
Your
stuff as
flashlight,
before.
some of the writing. This old fireplace, the whole thing resembles Cadran mosaic.
Is there something in... There's another room over here, right? Not really expecting to see anything new here. The only place there... I would think there might be something different would be the dice maker. Which way is that? Is it... I didn't double click. There she is.
you again. Are you looking for a die?
Should the dice. Okay. I mean, what else am I gonna do? What if I want to?
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
She knows this is what she's here for. Do you know the very untethered setting? I want to die for that. Or do you have any cursed dice? Tell me about your most extraordinary die. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what die I want. Or just a normal die for me, please. Very regular. I'm looking for something to help with my work. Actually, I need more time to think about it. Hold on a second. It just occurred to me. Could this be a meta thing? Like, if I get a good die, I can improve my rolls in the game. Maybe I should have gotten a die early on. I don't actually know what die I want.
How about an amber die?
Amber, poor man's gold? Or no, amber sounds too boring. Poor man's gold?
Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times.
Sorry, who told you what? I didn't catch what she said. It was different from what the text said. I'll have to play it back later.
For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from a piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
A 13-sided die? Sounds unlucky. D13, really? It sounds like a really cool sounding die. It has a fossilized insect inside it? It sounds like me.
I had a feeling.
She smiles but says nothing more. Perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past. I mean, I do seem to have difficulty with that, so maybe that would be me. 7 real? Yeah, why not? It's not like I've got anything else to spend the money on. The room is free now.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
8 hours? Okay. Takes a small notebook from her table and writes something down. Was there anything else? Yeah, I don't. Looks like there are no new things to say there. Oh. Well, I ordered a die, because why not? What else am I going to do? Okay, oh, stop running. This is where
a thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
Kick it with your foot. Yeah, that's where I initially got the die maker's attention. I'm not expecting there to be anything new in the fridge. This is where I found the rifle. This is found the information about the little computer cube thing. This just is a way out.
Give up. You'll never find the answer. There's no other copy of Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity here.
But why? There's got to be a way to solve this, or I guess that's it. Maybe it's better this way. Let's go with it. But why?
Because that's how the world works. Some stories never get finished. You shouldn't expect there to be a tidy, satisfying ending.
We getting meta again here? You're saying there's not going to be a tidy, satisfying ending to Disco Elysium as well? There's got to be a way to solve this.
There isn't. If only you had more time, more resources. Who knows what you could have come up with. Maybe if there had been more money and less speed. Or more speed. Or that, yes. Either way, you might have been able to come up with an answer, but not like this. Hang on, you can do this. Use your imagination. You know who the suspects are. Just make it up. So, who killed Charles Belay and Diana Denuva, detective? Just fucking pick one.
Dirty police captain, the junkie art collector, the politician's twat son, or F you book, it was Dick Mullen. Well, I mean, since the Dick Mullen book is part of a series, presumably it wasn't Dick Mullen himself who committed the murder. I don't remember. It's been a few days since we did that, so I don't remember who was who in this scenario. I seem to recall the politician's twat son had the overcoat that looked like it looked like Dick Mullen's, so they thought, okay, maybe he was wearing that too as a way to disguise himself, but it was too big for him, so maybe not. Don't remember what the other people's deal was. I keep catching something keeps flickering or changing in the corner of my eye on the Twitch screen over here, and every time I look, like, there's nothing new. I'm not sure what it is that's changing. Or there's a pop-up or something. I don't know. So every time I see something flicker in my peripheral vision, I look thinking maybe it's another chat message, and I don't know. Anyway, let's say the junkie art collector.
It makes sense. Junkies and art collectors both need a steady stream of income. And what better way to generate income than murdering a couple of people?
That actually doesn't sound very logical.
Well done, Ace Detective. You put a dangerous junkie and art collector behind bars. 2 birds with 1 stone. Now put your feet up and take a breather.
Yeah. I find myself wishing I'd picked the corrupt cop now. Oh well. Let's put away the flashlight. Okay, so went through the doomed commercial area. Here's Renee's friend here again.
Mon Dieu, officer. It is worse than I thought. Believe me, I know all about that kind of pain. I've had hip trouble for the past week.
Week?
Maybe it's time to slow down, enjoy life a bit. Anything I can do to assist you?
He smiles apologetically. Tell me, what do you know about the dead man? Again, you could be referring to a lot of people at this point.
Everything, really. I probably know him better than... You meant the teacup in the tree, didn't you? I don't know anything about him.
I think he was starting to talk about Renee there, but then he stops.
Teacup? Oh, because of the ceramic armor. Clever.
Okay. Bye for now. Zoom out to max. At the rate I'm going, I'm probably gonna have to end the stream before I even get to the island. Is there anything down? I think this just leads to where they had been playing the game over here. Yeah, okay, that's just, okay, never mind that. And if I go north this way, Either of these things work?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest.
Evangelism. Does this one work? Is this one pointing at the island? Or the islets?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Wait, so this is south? Okay, I guess the map has opposite orientation that I would be thinking it is. Yeah, so these are called the 100th reals are called centimes? Okay, anyway, let's give us a whirl. Insert a coin.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal.
Pull the handle and look inside.
The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus your vision.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
A half-sunken sea fort. Got some experience for this, by the way.
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Hang in there, little one. Or could the shot have come from? Could the shot have come from there? Then entered the window upstairs. A window upstairs of Whirling Rags.
It's not possible to know from this distance. The details are blurry. There's water vapor in the way, and waves cut into the islet.
Okay, hang in there, little one.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Yes, I guess the game has to have little dialogue responses whether Kim's here or not. Maybe that's why Kuno went and buggered off. They didn't want to bother having alternate lines for him as well. For everything around here. Something beautiful is going to happen. Is Cindy the Skull still here? She's not up. She's not up top there. Of course, Joyce is long gone. Guess I'll pass through the apartment building. Suppose the cleaning lady has anything new to say.
Give me a moment.
Cleaning lady still seems to be having difficulty breathing. Who are you? Have a question about the apartments? I think this is just the new...
Ask away, policeman.
What? Why are the new options here? I mean, I'm in the habit of, like, I look, I see, okay, all options are browned out, and then I leave and don't bother asking them, but... you know, like it's the kind of thing. Like if I was playing this by myself and not streaming it, I would probably go through all the options and sub options on a regular basis. But I'm just trying to relatively breeze through this. But look at all these options I miss out on by doing that, by attempting to breeze through things. I don't want to get that bogged down, but it looks like I miss out a lot. Anyway, do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
The cleaning lady shrugs, her mouth puckered like a dried fig.
She really doesn't like those nut jobs. Bad blood there.
Why is there a hole in the wall in the abandoned apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down?
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still...
She leans on her broom.
She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Okay, that's
she
all,
mumbles
thanks.
Some kind of a response. Then...
Okay. Nothing highlightable here? Okay. Well, just take a quick peek at the balcony while I'm here. Maybe Cindy's back in her room here? Yeah, wasn't really expecting to find her here. Oh well. Zoom out, zoom out. Was that skull there the whole time? Shows how inattentive I am. So like this is the room where the real estate lady was at one time. There's nothing there. This is that door I opened up when Kim wasn't around. There's the Krav Mazov bust there.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Krav Mazov.
Krav Mazov was a mass murder. There's nothing cool about keeping his bust on your nightstand. Stare at the bust. Yeah. That's the only option. I mean, I can try clicking that, just...
But the bust doesn't reply. The hallway behind the door is empty. No one heard your words.
Yeah, just thought I'd click it anyway, just to see if there's any... Maybe it gives me experience or something. Man, I gotten used to running everywhere, and sticking to just walking. Hey, there's a little faint little green tinge over here when I right click. Wait, it's clickable? Wait, is there another room here? Is there something there? Is there a way to get there? Like, this door is not clickable or enterable, and there's no way through here. Like, I have a feeling that that's... Like, I'm not supposed to be able to see that. But it sure looks like there is a room which is presently inaccessible. Maybe that deserves another look around this area here. I mean, it's possible that there's some other option, something I was supposed to do that enables me to open this door. Or maybe one of the other doors, I don't know. Hold on a second. This is clickable? I mean, the icon changes. It doesn't highlight, but it's clickable. That's curious. Is it broken?
What happened here?
You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall?
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Except this stuff in the fridge is always a little... There's always a little something in the fridge.
Indeed.
I gained experience for visiting this. It says there's something in the fridge, but I can't click on the fridge, so I don't know what that was about. There doesn't seem to be any other way through here. How very strange. I'm trying to think what else that could be. I mean, the little highlightable thing over here. Why did it highlight now? I don't remember it highlighting before. Like this door isn't clickable. Strange. I'm keep hearing an intermittent sound, which it sounds vaguely like snoring. That's very faint. I wasn't sure if that was anything. Probably don't want to bug her again. This is the home of the widow. Yeah, just thought I'd check if there's anything new there. Didn't really expect there to be.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. No one answers. No one answers. No one answers.
Okay. That's the harbor area there. But yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that there's another room there. That I may have been able to access if I played this differently.
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside, walking from room.
Yeah, so that'll be Mr. Gary, the cryptofascist, in there. And Lucas Ayres here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Did I ever get Cindy's opinion about my little art piece there? Oh well. I think I've more or less cleared out anything there might be to look for in this on this side of the island. Maybe I can. I got a thought. What's this? Musty smell of a potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vent. Okay. Finished a new DDLC video yesterday. Took a few months to make. Did you have any traditional ways to celebrate whenever you finish a mod? Traditional ways to celebrate? Not especially. I just sort of try to relax and look at the responses to it, really. I don't know, I guess just read the comments under the video, I suppose. See, Lang is still here. Do you have anything new to say?
Wow!
Wow, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is?
What do you mean bleeding from the shoulder? The armor protected me from the impact of the shoulder.
Cool! That's cool!
He nods and settles back into the pilot boxes. I can still ask him for money. What's this +2 need funds for island? +1 for ratted out lady driver. I have a very high chance of being able to persuade him to give me money, but I don't really have anything that needs money, so I'm just going to leave him to it. I'm guessing it's just going to be the same options again.
On these sunglasses
Plus some
lasts
perception.
a lifetime, officer. 100% guarantee.
Shades of self-destruction. I like how it boosts your electrochemistry. Like these are just sexy glasses, I guess.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph.
Yeah, this is all the same stuff as before.
Keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep
Extra
browsing those
composure.
clothes. Keep saving that economy.
I'll take a look in the pawn shop. Maybe Roy has something new to say.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Huh. You're calling this politics? Or, well, someone has to. Or, yeah, I shouldn't have either. Let's go. Well, someone has to.
So it goes. Now, what can I do for you?
Do you have any recordings of the cult of Mama Kataka? I didn't pick this before because it's silly, but now, I don't have Kim judging me now, so maybe I'll ask now.
The Koldima Madakwa? Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter.
He looks at you with astonishment. I've been really into all kinds of art lately, experimental things, you know, or I've been thinking of quitting the RCM, becoming a cryptozoologist, or I have hobbies just like all normal people, because I'm a normal person. Sure. Or, well, I wouldn't have guessed that you know what the Kuldama Mamadaka is. This goes, I wouldn't have guessed that you would know what the Kuldama Mamadaka is.
That's fair. It's been a long time since my Koldima Madakwa hunting days.
Huh.
Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead.
He responds with a thin smile. So, what, he used to be a cryptozoologist? Hunting cryptids? Started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead. Sounds like it could be the ravers over at the church.
This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that.
That sounds so cool. Get to the point. Do you have any recordings now? That sounds so cool.
Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Koldima Madakwa. And he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search.
Did you ever find it?
We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Koldima Madakwa.
It's not very scientific, or can I listen to it? Symphonia Koldima Madakwa. This is an alternate recording which I could have given to the ravers of the church. Maybe could have tried to mix that into the sound. You know, can I listen to it?
Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life.
Sad.
None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
He starts rummaging through some tapes behind the counter. Spin that bird song, or yes, it's absolutely necessary for my research, or nah, that's okay. It's just that I heard the cult of Mama Daka outside the whirling, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one. Let's talk something else now. Spin that bird song?
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning.
He dusts off a case, then takes out the tape and places it on the tape player.
Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
He switches on the tape player. The speakers begin to emit a low hum.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums. Seabirds most likely, gulls and such.
Seagulls? Or what's that? Seagulls, question mark?
And skewers, but...
He raises a pointer finger and inclines his head towards the speakers. A new high-pitched, shivering sound.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper.
Oh?
A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Mamadakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds.
It gave me experience and a level up. It really does. It really does pay to pick all the weird options, doesn't it? So I can't buy it though? Like, I was wondering if maybe there was something I could buy here that I could pass on to the ravers or something. Do I have to pick a different option?
The Koldima Madakwa.
I
Sorry.
apologize, just like all normal people, be a normal person.
I didn't mean to imply otherwise. Well, it's been a while since I've gone hunting for the Koldima Madakwa myself. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want this was before. You know.
You have any recordings now?
I'm not sure. I wasn't even sure about our old recordings, which I no longer have. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
That's absolutely necessary for my research.
This recording comes from down the coast.
Yeah, it's the same.
Keep in mind,
it's the same
as
thing.
The hum grows louder, he nods to you. Seabirds most likely.
What's that?
Gulls and skewers. But
very high-pitched shivering sound emerges amidst the others.
That's it. The signal in the noise. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Mamadakwa.
Okay. Any other thing?
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihandlers.
Sniff the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
Hey. So, man from Hamdall. Physical instrument shivers but reduced authority.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among.
I don't think there's anything else.
All the old boomboxes are.
Yeah, I already bought the figurine from here.
You see rows of
Okay, I got some experience going in there. It's well after 5 at this point. Codair is probably will have started his stream of the club meetings mod for DDLC. I was thinking of giving him a raid. Yeah, like I was initially thinking that like before I started the stream, I was thinking this was going to be like short, just like denouement kind of thing, wrap up whatever's left. But it looks like there's still maybe a fair bit more material than I thought. So even though I didn't get a whole lot accomplished here, I might just wrap this up and just go give Code a raid. Like the rest of this same objectives are here from before. I have to go to the islet. Whole new area. I'm just gonna save it and just wrap this up. I'll finish this up another day. But yeah, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Looks like there's just some loose ends to tie up. See what we can do about solving what I can of the mystery, even though it's far too late for it to do any good, really. I mean, theoretically, we were solving this case in order to you know, to delay or prevent a bloodbath, and the bloodbath occurred anyway. But who knows? I mean, maybe my actions still helped in some ways. Help things from getting worse than they would have been. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I mean, the fact that I landed that shot, like the only one good roll that I got, maybe helped stop the Cornell folks from just slaughtering everyone. We don't know, like, what happened to DePaul? Did she get away? Like, you'd think that would be an important piece of information that I'd want to ask, you know, Titus or Gart or whomever, you know, the surviving witnesses. Hey, what happened to them? Like, did they get away? I mean, you know, Courtnair got shot in the face. Apparently non-fatally, or at least not immediately fatally. Like, he dropped to the ground, but he was sort of staggering on all fours when we last saw him, before he raised his gun and took a shot at me and hit me in the leg. Yeah, but DePaul, like, we never found out what happened to her. Well, the last thing we saw of her is her shooting Kim before everything went black. Yeah, I don't know. And Classia's gone, Ruby's gone. They both took off, who knows where they went. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, perhaps there's still there's still stuff to do, still loose ends to tie up. Maybe I can find out the location of where the shot came from, and it will have some kind of payoff that will mean something. We'll see. But for now, I think that's all. Like I said, I'm gonna raid Code Air stream. Yeah, 2 viewers ready to raid. Cool. And oh shoot, I have to stop doing that. Changing the shape or the size of the window makes the raid thing screw up. The button that says raid now. Okay, there it is. All right. Okay. Weird. Anyway, yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time.